Previously on Cave Story. I don't quite remember what I was doing. Something hit my head. I think that one of Jinka's puppies got on my bad side, and I sent the Goblin King to come and take him away. And now I have 13 hours to get him back. And now I'm in the labyrinth. Dance, robot, dance. Yep, misery threw me down here. It's all coming back to me now. I got here by a wizard. Or a witch. This is actually the island's trash heap. And these guys are not blue aliens at all. It came to my attention that they are robots. Because they have antennas. Just like I do. Oh, well, that's a great place to put it. If somebody only had a floaty jump to get up there. Hey, I got one of those. I also got a sword. I think I'm up for the challenge. So it's this. We're going to be doing this now. We're going to have so much fun doing this. We're going to have to fight flying enemies on small platforms. And with a sword. A sword that doesn't go, huh? Unfortunately. If this sword would laugh, it would be the best game ever. Game of the year! But this sword is actually pretty good if you know how to handle it. Me, I know how to handle it. This is the Sword of Robot. And also, that little flying jelly guy down there. He's protecting something. He has a suspicious look on his face. Ah! It's a life capsule. I bet this is a $5. Indeed! Because it was hard to get to. I think the difficulty of the life capsule depends on how much you get. And we got these things! They're moving around on their own volition. I dislike them, because sometimes they might cheat and try to smash you. Like right there. If I got caught in a corner, I would have got killed. I was just a pixel off. Well, this is a practical door opening thing. They really didn't want to get these robots out of here. This must have been an oubliette, but it's not supposed to have a solution. Also, that robot said he jumped up there so many times he broke his legs. Me, I don't suffer falling damage. I have long fall boots. Welcome to Labyrinth H. I just killed the robots I just met. Oh well. There's cockroach people living here. I stabbed him in the back. That's how I said hello. That's how you say hello in cockroach. In the labyrinth. And this guy. Just outrun him. These are like thwomps that are unemployed. Because they're too slow. They're like, ah, there's a guy. I gotta get over there really slowly. Yeah, I missed. Darn. Well, this is how the alphabet works now. Welcome to Labyrinth W. What do you mean it doesn't come back after H? It definitely comes after H. Not in the right order, though. And also, these guys drop really dinky Triforces. I want some better Triforces. You guys look like you find Triforces here in this junk heap. Hand them over! I need a better weapon. That guy's flying. I don't like him. I wish I had the ability to fly. I wish I had a jetpack or something. But this room is important right here, if you like alternate weapons. The Labyrinth Shop. Oh, these cockroaches feed on Mimigas. Maybe I shouldn't be speaking to you. I know Mimigas. Hey, I know two of the dead ones that are in the sand zone. You could go nuts. I can't kill these guys either, sadly. There's a witch on this island. Probably Misery. Or, someone else. I don't think Misery is that old. And these guys are called the Gwadis. Or the Gowdies. Whatever you want to pronounce it. No! No, I don't believe cockroaches. I don't believe what you say. You will stop your silliness immediately. This island is not flying. That guy's trying to reveal things, and I don't want to listen to him. The only way out of the labyrinth is through a boulder. But it's only the beginning of your trials. And this guy, he's the Labyrinth Shop. But they don't have any stuff to sell. But something interesting in my pockets. He wants to take a look at my Polar Star and my Fireball. No. If he looks at my Polar Star and Fireball, he turns it into Snake. Which is kind of like, what's the wave weapon in Metroid? It works like that. It fires a fireball bullet that could go through walls, and it goes up and down in a snake-like pattern. But there are better weapons even than the wall-penetrating shot of the snake. I'm going to be going for that. But if you want the snake, you can beat the end of the game, the true end of the game, with Snake. I can tell you that right now. It's possible. I just like the other weapon better. Also, I have an inability to jump out of water. Oh, by the way, this is level 2 sword, in case you haven't seen it before. It's a bigger sword, and if you touch it with the tip, the sword will actually keep spinning and do even more damage. And also, since it's a very short-range weapon, you could get close to enemies and you could rapid-fire it. Otherwise, you could only have one sword at a time. This is the ultimate sword! The Ghost of King comes to help you. Yep, he put his soul inside this sword. I throw the Ghost of King now. And this is a camp. This is Dr. Frog. Hello, Dr. Frog. How you doing today? He'll heal me for free, but in return, there's a fetch quest involved. No, we don't have to go back and forth across the labyrinth. Luckily, it's actually pretty close. And he has the key for it, so we don't gotta hunt for it or fight any power critters. She's a nurse. She lived in a clinic. It got seized by ghosts. Well, I don't want to go there now. And this is Curly Brace. Hey, Curly. How did you end up here? Yeah, Misery is just throwing everybody in the labyrinth now. It's what she does. It's her thing. Maybe the Mimigas didn't die after all. They just got thrown into the labyrinth. By that, I mean Toriko and King. And Curly Brace has not had a good day. She couldn't save the colons. She's without colons now. She's going to have to use semicolons. Poor Curly Brace. Well, we're going to have to go to a clinic because a frog doctor told us to. The Sword of King, the Ghost of King isn't too bad. When he collides with something, he makes an area of effect attack. Otherwise, he'll just slash people in passing. But the downside of the Ghost of King is you'll get hit once, it'll de-level your weapon. Yeah, he doesn't stick around with people that are losers and get hit by enemies. Like I'm gonna do right now. Yeah! There's one distinct reason I came up here, though. You could do it later, but I want to do it now. I might forget about it later. The Arms Barrier! This is a great item, if you're prone to getting hit, like me. The Arms Barrier will have all weapon energy lost. Yep. If you get hit a lot, it's good to get this arm barrier. It's not required for the end of the game, but it's nice to have. And also, I noticed I passed it up the last time. And the weird thing about the Guadis is if you destroy their bullets can turn into power-ups as well. It's weird. I mean, I'm glad it's there. You can just farm them for power-ups without killing them. This is the clinic. How many patients got up here? I don't know. We've been sent to get Cure-All! The joke's on you, it's a suppository. And the Ghost of Balrog is here too. Oh man, this is grim. Balrog died and he turned into a ghost and shoots bubbles at me. He stole my bubbler weapon. But he's really weak against the Sword of King. Just get into his face and fake him out. And don't run into him while he's disappearing. He can still hit you. I don't want to try it because I might die. Alright, there goes the Ghost of Balrog. He couldn't say huzzah because he's a ghost now. They don't have voices. They don't go, ooh. They just walk around and do things, which are ghosty. Alright, we got the Cure-All. We killed the Ghost of Balrog. He seems to be an iconic boss in this game. How many times did we fight him now? We fought him, once when he stole Toriko, twice in Grasstown, once as Balrog, and we just fought him again. And then he landed on us beforehand. And also I need some healing. I got accosted by the Ghost of Balrog. And also here's your Cure-All. Alright, I'm gonna take Curly Brace along with me now. I think we need some teamwork up ahead. It's the legendary Labyrinth, but it's just a trash heap. Talk about hype. There's only one way out, getting past the boulder chamber. But she's not in a great state right now. We're gonna have to solve that on our own. Maybe there's some dynamite, or a drilling machine. Something of that sort. I've grown very tired of Labyrinth W. I know it's a W and all, but no. No, I'm kind of tired of it. The Guadis, I'm pretty sure they did something that was terrible if they were locked up in this labyrinth area. They're probably not good guys. Thus, they explode into power-ups and land in spikes. Wow, that guy double died. Nope, no crushing today. You reject thwomps. You stink and are stupid. You too. You guys can't do anything right. The Guadis probably invented them. My boss senses are tingling, but there's no boss to be seen. I wonder where a boss could be. I don't see any boss. Do you see a boss? Nah. Nah. It's probably just a feeling of regret for going to the sand zone. Oh look! It's a boss after all! Must be all these Guadis. I don't see the health going down. I should have known! It was the tank! This is... I guess I should just call him Tank. Maybe he's the great-grandfather of Sophia from Blaster Master. Probably has a really long-winded acronym for his name. His weak points are those little power cores in there. Sword is a good way to deal with them. Getting run over by his treads is not. He'll move in whatever way you're moving, and he'll actually move faster than you can run. So don't try to outrun him. Also, there's force fields all over the place, and he'll just push you off when he tries to go through them. I like to just hang out right here, on top of his treads. Sometimes I'll bounce off them, but it's okay. It's better to get run over. And now, we have to kill his central core. And he'll be shooting... I don't know what those are. They look like fish. Oh well, they bleed power-ups, so I don't care that much. In fact, I'm going to shoot missiles at him. No, I think the Sword of King is a little bit better than missiles, even. Better than fireballs. Do I need any weapon besides Polar Star and Blade now? There's the aforementioned force field. Don't go. You can't go through that. I'll just spam this sword into him. Yes! Tanks are weak against swords. What was that? What was that? That was not a cat, was it? Pixel? Hello? That wasn't a cat, right? Okay, whatever. That tank was actually Monster X. It was cat-powered. It uses a cat engine. And, hey! Who is that? Is that Balrog? No! It's Professor Booster! He died too. No, I'm not going to check up on him. He did terrible things. In fact, this is where the story splits off, so I am going to save. Because if you mess up this jump, you're forced to take either the bad ending, or you gotta do it over again. It's the only time I'm gonna save on camera. Probably. Yeah, I can't see him from here. Oh well. There's a reason why there's a red mark here. You gotta try and make the jump. I did not make the jump! I'm never good at making that jump. I'll have to talk to Professor Booster, and he'll say things. I might as well figure out what happens if you talk to Professor Booster down here. I didn't show that last time. Hi! You look a little worse for wear. What did you do to Misery? Did you steal her cornflakes? Yep, I'm here. I'm a robot. I got a sword. I killed a cat tank. So, we revealed a little bit more about the island. There's a certain organism on it that makes it fly. Well, that's just great. It's a flying island. That's fantastic. The last thing I needed in my day is a bashed up Professor Booster on a flying island. I could have said this day could have gone a little bit better. Oh, he has some items for us to make our day a little bit better. Booster .8! It's a jetpack! I thought so too, but then I came down to talk to you. I totally did not fail my jump. Yeah! It's nice to see you too, Professor Booster. Thanks for making me a robot, you jerk. And Professor Booster has died. But at least we got a Booster .8. Let's check it out. Booster .8! We are actually on the fast track to the bad ending now, because we have Booster .8. Look how terrible it is. It doesn't have a lot of fuel. It looks like it's half finished. Yeah, and the inventor just died. So you know what? We're going back on the good ending now. I'll see you in a little bit. Actually, I'll see you next time. I'll make the jump at the beginning of the first video, or the next video. Good night, folks!